a good record against Lindan.
Very good record.
You know, and how is that? Because you know, Taufik hasn't been close to Lindan for a long, long time. There's a big difference in level over the last 2 years between Taufik and Lindan. Lindan vastly superior, you'd say, but Lindan has problems against Park, and Taufik's got a 7-0 record against Park himself. I mean, it's really interesting, these individual matchups.
Well, in fact, Park's and Wang beaten Lindan now 5 times.
I remember around the Olympic time, there was a comment from somewhere in the China camp saying that Lindan was in great shape, really comfortable. And he was asked if there's any players that he didn't want to play, and he said, well, the player he's got the worst record against is Park, so Park's a dangerous floater. Who did he get in the draw? He got Park, but with home advantage. He got through that one and never looked back.
1 love.
Yeah, it's just a delightful backhand to the in-rings and possesses, generates such power. It's magnificent timing.
It's fantastic again, demonstrating his technique.
Finds the line.
Yeah, just a little bit short from Taufik. Park is a tall, rangy player, good reach. Not only tall, but he's got very good reach. Able to intercept that quite comfortably.
It was interesting in the early stages of that rally. Taufik flicked the shuttle over the Korean's head.
3,
and the Indonesians had really poached in on the net, looking for the drop shot.
He was trying to keep his opponent off balance all the time. His opponent just starting to read that straight flick up the line now. And he's hanging back. He's not coming in as quickly as he was in the first set. He's just hanging back, looking for those deceptive flicks to the rear court. It's a great net.
That's a super lift too. This is where Park is going to really try and work his opponent physically.
This is nice. Got off the ground, feinted the smash, put across the shuttle, brought it down close to the net with very little pace on it.
Too flat. Yep, gone along with the back line. It's interesting, Ian, because I know that Park has beaten Chen Jin in the past to win the Asian Badminton Championships in 2008. And I wonder, with his inexperience, I mean, this is a major, major match for him. He hasn't won that many tournaments around the world in comparison to his opponent of today, whether with his inexperience he might get a little bit ahead of himself, because he knows if he can just get through this one, he's got a real chance in the final, because he's already beaten Chen Jin in the past.
Yeah, these are the mind games, aren't they, of individual sport. You've got to play in the moment, you've got to play the next point, not the next match. You've got to play your opponent on the court, and not the hall, not the conditions, not the crowd, not the umpire. You need great focus at this level. As you say, young players, sometimes they do get a little bit ahead of themselves.
Service over. 5-4.
Not his fastest smash so far. That was 266. Look at that precision at the net.
Service over.
That's fantastic.
5-all.
Spinning the shuttle off the tape. Clever again, keeping his opponent off balance. You have the feeling in this second set that it's Park that's been playing all the badminton. Suddenly it's Tafiq with a 1-point lead.
Force the short left with the tight spinning net shot.
6-all.
Yeah, nice exchange. Park feeling compelled there to take Tafiq on the net, and this time coming out on top. Jill Tafiq just pushed that an extra 20-30 centimetres into court there. Park was trying to play the spinning net shot from just a little bit too far away from the net. Again, just these little subtle changes in play. Just keeping his opponent off balance, out of kilter all the time. Fantastic to watch. That's a great shot, though.
Yeah, that's a nice smash. Yes, and of course, different sorts of net shots used in different situations. So if you want to try and force the short lift, you'll do a tight spinning net shot, tumbling net shot close to the net. But if you want to sort of draw your opponent into trying to play a tight net shot themselves, just as you say, you play it back from the net a little bit, so it's more difficult for them to then play that accurate shot.
Whether Tafiq's just saving, conserving a little bit of energy here, but he's not fully committing to the smash in this second set so far. He's used it more as a building shot rather than a finishing shot that he was doing in the first game. Just wonder if he's saving himself for an effort around the mid-game break. A little short in length from this end as well, Tafiq. You see here that this is intercepted, yeah, a good metre and a half in the court.
Yeah, and did you notice the way Park was immediately following into the net? He knew he'd broken a string of the racket. He said to himself, well, I might as well really dash in, because if it comes back, I'm going to have to go for the kill.
9-7.
Just trying out the new racket.
Okay. 9-7, play. Hot. Hot. Play.
Well, it's 4 straight points to the Korean. So much for us, Eric. Hilly up, they're going to make a big push before the mid-game interval. Brilliant. There's your smash used as the winner.
Service over.
It's not brute strength, is it? It's just
10.
282. Goodness.
Well, I just said it's not brute strength, but there's a fair amount of strength all the same.
Yeah, fastest of the match so far.
Line judge, please.
And just to give you an indication, what 282 kilometres per hour is, that's 175 miles per hour.
Thank you.
I think he is putting a break in. He wants to be in contact at the turn. I think he's still thinking he can do this in 2 sets. Short again.
Service over. 11-8 interval.
Well, the Korean is having to work pretty hard for these rallies. And he's got his just rewards for the hard work. And he's got a 3-point advantage.